Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. Everyone wants to make sure their tax return doesn't get audited. I don't blame them. I don't like mine getting audited. Matter of fact, when I first worked at IRS, they went ahead and audited me for 3 years. Luckily, I was a W-2 wage earner then. I've worked thousands of IRS cases, and everyone wants to know what is IRS triggering for audits. What gives them out? All these major newspapers has some CPA or some hot shot, they think they're hot shot, write some article about what IRS triggers. Well, let me just explain to you what IRS does so you understand. The IRS audit system is set up by a DIF score, discriminatory index function, and that is now coupled with AI. And what they do is they target line items on your tax return. You have to know that. If you don't know that, then you got to understand the audit game. They look for unreported income, number one. How do they find that? They match all 1099s up in W-2s. If you don't have a 1099 that's on IRS's profile, remember every employer is supposed to send in 1099s and W-2s, you're probably going to get pulled for an audit. They're looking for Schedule Cs. They're looking for really high items for any losses that are being taken, any high items for deductions that are on there. They're looking for high charitable expenses. That's always a hot one when they're large. It's unless you're a pastor or a priest or a minister or a rabbi, they're looking for digital assets where you check no, but you're getting a 1099 DA, a digital asset form, rounding numbers pulls them. I just want you to know that the IRS algorithms has identified probably, I'm going to think 98 trigger points for pulling tax returns up. Then they narrow them down, and then after they're all narrowed down, the next step is they take the one with the highest potential where the low-hanging fruit is. Understand this, IRS gets, 250 million tax returns maybe? They know who cheats, they know who doesn't cheat, they know a lot of times who knows how to play the game, who doesn't know how to play the game. They keep all your back information, they keep it for 6 years, but IRS knows the exact line items and where, you ever hear the kids say there's cheat codes? They know where your cheat codes are. So just remember, if you make income between 200 and 500,000, you're boom, you're an automatic trigger for an audit. And if you're self-employed, you're an automatic trigger for an audit. So just understand, IRS keeps all this, and now with AI, what IRS has done, they've had a really dull number 2 pencil, remember, and now what they've done, they've sharpened it. So they can sharpen that pencil, they can drill down, and plus your tax returns being compared to other tax returns just in your area, just with your dollar amount. So actually everyone's competing with everyone not to get audited. Anyway, have a good one. If you need me, I know what's going on in the IRS audit space. Give me a call. We're some of the best. We are one of the best tax defense firms for audit. Have a bunch of former IRS agents and appeal agents. Blessings, have a good one. Don't forget that subscription.